A Beautiful Story by Poodieville. Keith Simmons was born in East Moline, Illinois. Nicknamed Pootie as a kid, he aspired to be a basketball player. As a teen, he saw music as another form of expression when he was exposed to it. He started rapping at 16 years old. He added Ville to Pootie to add more hip-hop flavor. A blessing in disguise would come when his girlfriend cheated on him. He released a video freestyling about it, which went viral after DJ Academics shared it. Since then, he's been on hip-hop's radar. A Beautiful Story is Poodieville's latest project. How do we feel about it?
Poodieville.
Yeah, man.
How you feel about it, man?
I enjoyed it a lot. Bring up the track list.
Oh,
but
my
yeah,
bad.
but yeah, starting right off with another story really set the tone. I like when especially hip hop artists do that with an album. You know, it kind of gets the mood set for the project. So I really appreciate it a lot. Garage music was just a perfect icing on the way to start it, because it's like, man, if you could be making garage music like that, I want to be in tune for everything. But I like, you know, his storytelling. It's really like raw and authentic. We were talking about it when you had sent it to me. He kind of reminds me of The Game and Cole mixed together. Just the raspiness of The Game with the kind of like storytelling flow of J. Cole. I love that a lot. 1,000 Times has to be one of my favorite tracks on here because of just how emotionally moving it was. I can kind of see the imagery of him finding about his father and going to the court shooting 1,000 times and all like that. It's like really his ability to be vocally assertive to what you like picture in your head. I like that a lot. I like when hip hop artists do that. Love and Pain was another great track that like just tell about, you know, the common breakup and something happened to you. Hoes Ain't Loyal, which I now understand is a part 2 to the viral video. It makes a lot of sense in that context now, but I already love the song. Forgive You was another one I really enjoyed, because it was just kind of like that honest, like kind of like, you know, I hate you, but, you know, I still forgive you because you allowed me to move past that point in my life. Words of Wisdom I thought was really dope, even though it was short. I thought it spoke a lot of context about the kind of character he has, you know, just like, you know, talking about, I forget who he was talking about, just anybody who was like complaining what they were doing with their life, and he was like, yo, you're only 22, you still got a lot of life ahead of you. And you know, a lot of people don't say that to a lot, so I think a lot of people can learn from that. Superwoman, I thought was okay. You know, it's kind of just your typical kind of, I guess you want to say, romantic lovey-dovey song. It wasn't really nothing special about it. Thug Holiday though, I love that. That's my second favorite. I just love the sincerity about it on it. It was just really cool. And Ambition
And a Rihanna sample.
Yeah, and a Rihanna sample. And Ambition was a real good way to go out. But I enjoyed it a lot. I want to hear more from him. I gave it a B+. I thought it was fire.
Compton. Well, he's not from Compton, but you know what I meant. Anyway, another story came on. I heard it. That's initially what made me say, yo, man, maybe we should do this, kid. Because, like, that was nice. Another story was nice. Like you said, it's a great way to set the tone. It's a nice storytelling aspect to his flow. And the thing about his storytelling is that I feel it.
Yeah.
A lot of people can tell stories. I feel his storytelling. Garage music is another one of those. The beat came on. I was just like, yo, I love this sample.
Right.
And then I felt it 1,000 times. Probably hands down, favorite song on the project.
Right.
Never been in that situation, but I'd feel like he felt in that situation.
Real.
Like, it's so deep. If you can't feel that, man, I just feel like you ain't real.
I mean, he said I shot 1,000 times. I wrote 1,000 times. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, yo, Love and Pain is dope. I like the story about, you know, him and his homeboy grinding, he having a thing for his sister, and you know, like it's like Cole's storytelling. Like seriously, it's like on the level of like Cole, Nas's like storytelling ability.
Right.
Hoes Ain't Loyal Part 2 is a dope follow up to the first one. I actually like the song a lot. Forgive You is probably my second favorite song on this joint. I love this song. I love the beat.
Yeah.
It's just he forgave his ex-girl for cheating on him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Words of Wisdom did seem like it was like something that came from like a big homie or something, to give him some advice that he was passing on to a friend that was kind of looking at him like, yo, what the fuck, you a preacher?
Right.
You know, but Superwoman it's kind of cheesy with the whole putting words to each letter and the, you know, and the
Superman,
thing. But I thought I didn't think it was bad at all. It was actually
it wasn't
pretty
bad.
cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
Thug Holiday was a joint. It was actually pretty dope. I like the Rihanna sample. It adds even more emotion to the song. I think it's probably one of another artist that he knows singing on it, but it's cool. and Ambitious, man, that beat. I wish there was more beats that were more up tempo like that throughout the project.
Yeah.
But that's, man, you could start the album out like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But overall, this joint is like one of the ones that always get me as weird to grade. And the reason why I say that is like, before I started grading, I used to have like a whole system where I tap numbers in like, yo, I think his flow was this number.
Right.
But then it got to the point where we were getting whack projects like a Yachty or something, and the grade wasn't matching up with the number.
Yeah.
Because there comes to a point where the music may feel a certain way, but how does it make you feel?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Joe Budden has this line where he says, music is just what feelings feel like. And I think that's very true. This project, I feel like it's not really consistent production as far as the feeling, because most of it is kind of low, you know, him showing emotion. It's not more upbeat like Ambition is, which isn't bad. And the mixing on the project isn't really all that good at all.
Right.
But I feel it. It's just something different. It's something raw about it.
Yeah.
So like grading it out, it's like I come up with like a C for being average, even though he's rapping dope because of the overall package. But I gotta give it a B+.
My nigga.
I just feel it. It's just something deep
that's a
about
good way
it.
to explain it, because I kind of felt that way too. It was like I wanted to be like, oh, he could have did this with that, or this could have sounded like that. But like you said, you felt it, and it's like, you don't want to just be like biased and be like, oh man, don't worry about that. This sound dope. But you know, there's still areas of improvement.
Yeah.
But he shows a lot of promise.
Yeah. I mean, you know, like when you look at something like, people love Meek's album, but it's like you feel it. It's you still, at the end of the day, you can say, yo, technically this album is great. Like, you know, I forgot who it was I was talking to, and they were just like, I think it was my homeboy Simon at work. He was just saying he can't fuck with Nipsey Hussle. He feels like his flow is lazy. You know what I'm saying? But when he listened to the songs, he's like, yo, that joint was kind of hard, but I wasn't feeling it.
Yeah.
And that's
real.
Your attachment to the song. So his grade for it will probably look completely different because it sounds good, but I don't feel it.
Right.
Yo, you looking for TV reviews, music reviews, movie reviews? Then check out the only reviews that matter, man.
Yeah, just hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notifications and stay tuned.